No.
Hmm. Oh, go on.
If you really want to, you can fast forward until we get to a bit that interests you.
Right. So, the last two things I have to review is, like I said, I don't do summer. I hate summer. But I didn't have any sandals either. So summer clothes and sandals. Nah, my feet don't get out. They bloody do. I went to the dentist and my feet were burning. I had on a pair of flat shoes and my feet were absolutely on fire. So I have these. These are my sandals. They cost £9.64 because I got a deal on Temu because they love me. Now, I don't really like the idea of hearts. I don't. We was going to try and stick a triangle in there and have it a heartogram. Problem is, that's plastic. Now, the sandals are real leather. I know.
Mm.
The sole is rubber. Quite thick rubber. But they are plastic. They look nice. They look like metal, but they're really not. I mean, they look like metal until you're really close up to them. No one's going to get that close to my foot. They're not. And also the buckle there is also, that's actually metal, but that's also heart. No, I don't like hearts because they're very girly. But I needed a pair of sandals, and these were the most gothic sandals that I could find. So with the chains, so I got them for a tenner. Well, 9.64 to be exact. But they are usually double that because I have a deal because obviously I shop on Temu a lot, and I had a deal, so I got them for 10 rather than 20. So yeah, these are my new sandals. Although I did have a thing, I said to my mum, they look like old people sandals, and she was like, no, why would they look like old people sandals? And I don't know, I just looked at my foot and I was wearing old people sandals. But I don't think old people would go around with a chunky heel like that. But there is one issue with these that I need to sort out. I need to address this issue. This bit is not very big, and it pinches on my foot there.
You have to go and get a baking potato.
Yeah, because I need to stretch. Because they're leather as well. I need to stretch this out because obviously leather stretches the more you wear it. But I can't wear them because they're really uncomfortable because that bit digs into my foot. So
But you can put a potato in there.
because I need to stretch it out before I wear them. I mean, like that bit is fine. That bit goes really big. I usually have it on 2 or 3, but that bit's really big. There's no problem. They fit. They do fit. But like it's just this bit here because it needs to stretch out a little bit because they're new. They've never been worn, so I just need to work that out.
A potato on the hairdryer.
Yeah, I need to just get that to stretch out a little bit so my feet will fit in it and I'll be able to walk around in them because they are quite comfortable as well.
Right, I don't know if I wanted to show these. You've got one on your face.
I showed them on my face.
That's it. This is the skulls and crossbones. I can't do it.
Hang on a minute, I'm busy.
The skull and crossbones that she's got on her face. Like I said, they are classed as nail gems. And they're in
Can't really
two
see that, can you?
separate little bags. And I can't remember how much of each you got in them, but
10 pieces.
well, I've got 8 now because that's the second one that I she's used.
Yeah, but they're still
But
upstairs.
you
I know
can
now.
use them for other things, and also when you've had them on your face, they're reusable. So.
Yeah. Because they are, I'm not sure if they're plastic or metal. I think they're metal.
I think they're metal, but they're very, very thin metal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they're meant to be nail gems. And she gets bows on her nails, and she goes to a salon to have them done.
Yeah. One.
So,
And the only reason I got one on is because I'm having a lot of pain with that finger and I can't actually take it off. So I've got to leave it on until.
bracelet that you're wearing.
Yeah, I've
Did
seen
you
that one.
review that
I've
one?
reviewed it already. Right, so Mark wanted me to get him a cup, and he paid for it and everything. And I said, because I was so nice and got him this cup that I ordered on my Temu account, could he get me something? And he said, yeah, what do you want? I chose this. Now, on this, I don't know if you can see it, it's got the mystery machine covered in blood. The blood spat out here. And then you've got Freddy, Pennywise with his balloon, Michael, it's not Jason, not at all, Leatherface, Chucky, I love Chucky, Ghostface, who I love also, and Jason. And this beautiful t-shirt was $8.98. Now, I don't usually wear white, but this fits so well, doesn't it? It looks like a skinny t-shirt, like for females. And there was a black one that I saw afterwards, but my mum said she don't think it'd look right in black.
No, because they're mostly wearing black. So
Now, the one problem with this t-shirt is this is very plasticky. The transfer is very
yeah, it's
plastic.
like a top.
Yeah, but it's a nice t-shirt. It's very comfortable. I've worn it to try it on. Don't need to try it on. That's why it's not got makeup and all sorts of other crap on it, because I do spill things on white. Me and white. That's why I always wear black as well, because I'm clumsy and I spill things and everything gets makeup on it and yeah. So that is my t-shirt that Mark got me, and that was £8.98. And it's really nice, and I love it, and I will wear it eventually. But
And
I
if
don't
you're
want to get it
interested in the cup,
dirty.
I don't know if you've heard of Stanley Cups. I haven't. I didn't know what a Stanley Cup was. But apparently a Stanley Cup is a very, very large cup with a lid. An insulated cup with a lid. Really big.
I've got it in here for a reason. Okay, I've got an old
It's like,
hang on a minute.
hang on, it's like that. And that was the cup that you got.
I've got an old tub from our surf tablets, because my t-shirt's getting cat fur on it, and because I wanted to do a review on it, I didn't take it upstairs, so it's getting covered in cat fur. So I just stuck it in there, and because I'm keeping this tub because it's like decent for things like makeup
And the surf tablets were lousy.
But the box smells nice as well, so keep my t-shirt smelling fresh as well. So that's why it's in this box, because I'm a bit weird. But it's doing the job. It's keeping it safe from cat fur. Right, anyway, to the review of the, that's everything that we ordered, by the way. Let me just check my phone quickly. No. Anyway, right. So, we went to see Chris Isaak.
It was
alright. Okay.
It was amazing.
So we went to see Chris Isaak.
It was fantastic.
Shut up.
I was 3 foot away from
Because I bought my mum tickets because she didn't really have a birthday present last year. And she's not going to get one this year. Because I don't have the money. And I have to go to Finland in September. So I guess that's kind of your birthday present as well. Because I'm not just staying for what I need to do and then leaving. I'm going to make a bit of a trip of it. Because why not? If I'm there anyway, I might as well. So we're going to stay in Finland for a while. And I thought that I'd take her to go and see Chris Isaak. Because the thing is, I was going to buy her all the CDs of Chris Isaak for Christmas. And she was like, well, we don't have a CD player, so there's not much point. And I was like, So I was looking on eBay and I was like, well, we don't have a CD player, there's no point. So I thought, okay. So I just, on the off chance, I thought, I'm going to have a look and see if he's doing a gig. And lo and behold, he was. And I went to Finland in May with Mark. Because we're going to be moving there. I thought it'd be nice for him to... Hello. It'd be nice... This is Little Man, by the way. It'd be nice for him to see where we're going to be going.
We're in Finland having fun.
And obviously he wanted to get his tattoo done, and I wanted to get like my tragus done and stuff, so we went and got stuff done. And so we went there. So I thought Mum couldn't go, so I thought it'd be nice if I took her to see Chris Isaak. And the tickets were stupidly expensive, but we went.
It was amazing.
She bought a t-shirt that was
ridiculously expensive.
£40 for a t-shirt.
A t-shirt.
And then we waited outside to meet him, but unfortunately his dog wasn't well, so he left. But he did wave. And she loved it.
It was amazing.
Facilities. Right, because we were back anyway. We were in row...
No,
Why?
This is really silly, and I'm going to say it.
You cut me off again.
Sorry, but the crib space, as I call it, where they stick the disabled, is way back in row Y.
That's like really far back.
It's quite a way back.
You can still see the stage and
You
everything.
can still see, right, it's a seated venue for a start. So you have to behave and stay seated, more or less, so as people can see. So you can see, you've got quite a clear view. But to put the disabled space that far back is absolutely ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It is stupid, and it's like a boat on the side.
I mean, you think about it, right? The reason that you're disabled is because you have an issue getting into venues and you have an issue seeing and you have to sit down, right? This is the thing. You are disabled for a reason. I am disabled, my mother is disabled, so we know. Now, having been put that far back and to the side, I'm surprised that they could see anything anyway.
I know, it was absolute stupidity. When I actually was coming back from the loo, I had a look in there. And yet, if you're on the front of it, it's great. But they had seats going back in rows.
I know, yeah.
Now, that is all one level. It's not a slanted floor like where the seating is. So, you're on one level.
So you can't see behind the people.
So if there are people in the front, you're not going to see nothing.
And there was people in the front.
And to be honest, the ones who are actually behind those were on their phones. Because I think that was the only way.
You pay an enormous amount to go and see a band or a person performing. You shouldn't be sitting there on your phone.
No, it's ridiculous the way that was done. And I mean, when I was young, when dinosaurs were walking the earth, the first concert I ever went to see was at Hammersmith Odeon. Eventum Apollo is the old Hammersmith Odeon.
Now,
I used to go there for every concert, but you didn't like it.
No. The one thing I liked the staff. The staff were amazing because we was having a laugh with the guy. My mum obviously she has to have drinks because of her medication. They let us take them through, no problem. I bleeped when I went for the thing. I said I've got many piercings, and he went, "That's fine," and let us go through. Did a quick bag check and that, and just let us straight in, which was good. Obviously, if you do have drinks, you need to declare them, and it's only really if you're disabled that you can get away with taking them in because medication. But if you don't, then no.
And also, when we got there, we went to the back of the queue, and I explained to the guy that we were disabled and we had disabled tickets. And he said, right, in that case, he said, go around to where the box office is, and you can get in there.
Yeah.
And the security guard was having a laugh with me, and he went, so, who was this guy? I said, I don't know, he was Northern. He goes, that's all you need to say, he was Northern. He was Northern.
Like I said, the staff there were really, really nice. But I didn't like it because there was these idiots behind us, complete buffoons, right? Now, it's an old cinema, so, the chairs do flip up. But my mum had managed to keep her seat down, and these idiots behind us kept bumping into the seat, which was pushing it up, which kept bumping into me and annoying me. So, because she was up dancing, she was.
It was them that come down the side of me and got this
complete idiots though.
I was
behind
standing
us.
there. I was next to my seat. I didn't go anywhere beyond that because obviously health and safety, and they would see me sit down and don't move. So I was standing there and I was just sort of like having a little boogie, and all of a sudden these.
Well, they're the buffoons.
These funny fat blobby people. And they were fat and blobby. I'm not being funny, but they were. I was dressed up to the nines because I've seen Chris Isaac. They looked like they'd been to Sainsbury's. And they come up the side of me and they were trying to pass me. Am I going to give my ground? No. So I'm standing there like, and they're trying to get past me. I'm not moving. And then all of a sudden I thought, oh no, I'm in trouble. Because one of the security guards come up. But I'm in trouble, and he sent them back. I was fine.
They were drunk though, and they were driving me nuts because they were being really obnoxious as well. And
I was ignoring them.
Weren't great. But
I was having a lovely time.
Chris Isaac was amazing. He was. For Chris Isaac. Not really my thing.
You did enjoy it though. You
I
said you
just
did.
said I did, didn't I?
I mean, he came through the crowd, and we looked up, and he was standing on the front of the mezzanine. Well, sorry, it's circle.
Anyway, so it was good, but you know, it wasn't really my thing. I want to go and see Iceland Kills. It's still I want to go
And
and
I
see.
think that we should post the videos on Twitter.
Anyway, I want to go and see Iceland Kills. That's who I want to go and see. And Battle Beast.
But as I say, we have had.
Hang on. But one thing as well, which I think they should do in every venue where they've got like disabled people, is what they do at the forum, which is where they, if you're disabled, they get someone to bring you drinks.
The forum was definitely better organised.
Because I have never, you know, if you're disabled for a reason. Some people have mobility issues. I do because of my back, and I can't stand for long periods of time. My mum has mobility issues as well because she's got a problem with her legs. So obviously you don't want to be standing behind a load of rowdy people at a bar getting pushed and shoved where you can't sort of like, if you can't stand up for long periods of time and you're getting shoved and pushed, it's not great. Hang on a minute. So I think that every venue that has disabled people should do that, because that way you don't have to stand up and get pushed and shoved. And with the merch, it's not so bad, but if you're standing there and you're trying to get a drink, you are going to get pushed and shoved, especially at my mum's size because she's tiny. And I think they should all do that, where they come and like take your order for drinks and you pay for it and they bring it over to you, because it's so much easier. It's just, it makes everything a lot better. It's just, and the app, you know, it makes the atmosphere and the whole sort of like, what am I trying to say? The whole experience a lot nicer. So I think that everybody should sort of take note of what the O2 Forum does, and just have people doing just that, because the woman was really nice, wasn't she? So she said about my bag, and she said, my daughter would love your bag.
But they did have ladies going around with the things around their
Yeah,
neck
but
with
that's
ice
not-
cream, which I haven't seen in years.
But it's not a drink.
It's not a drink, but well, didn't they have drink in there as well?
No, it was literally just ice cream.
I haven't seen that in years and years. That they come, you know, the tray. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
But I think that they should all, like, you know, if especially if you're disabled, just come around and, because the disabled people are in one spot pretty much, like they're not like scattered around all over the place. You're in a disabled place. You're in that one spot. Just have some people to come around and just bring people their drinks.
I have got a couple of peeves, though. One was they will not let you go out for a smoke unless they are at 75% inside. And we were standing there because we weren't told this at first. They said, oh, a man will be over with a key in a minute. That's all we were told. So we were standing there like a pair of lemons, and
Half an hour.
I said my feet are really starting to hurt, my back's feeling it, my legs feeling it. And she spoke to the man and he went, I can't open that door until we're at 75% in there.
And I said, why did no one tell us that beforehand?
And he said, well, you should have been told, but we weren't. So we went and sat inside, and he said, give it about half an hour and come back. Well, half an hour later we went back there, and they still weren't at 75%. And I went, can't you just say, like, I'm 4 people, I'm big enough to be, and just say we're at 74%? And he went, we're nearly at 74%. I went, nearly, but not.
He said 10 minutes. 20 minutes later.
Yeah, and then they eventually unlocked the door on the side. I don't know why it was such an issue. I really don't. It's not as though you...
I don't know what has to be 75% full anyway.
I don't. I mean, there's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I mean, the door that they opened was next to the cloakroom, which wasn't being used much.
It was cornered off anyway, that door.
It wasn't being used much because it's summer and people didn't have big coats and that. And it wasn't cornered off. It was just like a door.
It was cornered off.
Well, what? No, I mean, it wasn't like...
The area, the smoking area.
Yeah, the smoking area was cornered off.
So they couldn't have like come through it anyway, so...
Which really annoyed me. And my other peeve was that, as usual, the disabled loo was locked. And we had to walk, I had to do a route march right down the other side of the corridor to get the lady to come and unlock the loo. Now, this may not sound like a big deal. There were about 4 of those big double doors in that corridor. And I had to go past 4 of those big doors on a wobbly floor that was a bit wonky to get hold of the lady to come and unlock the loo. And I said to them, look, am I going to have to do this if I need to go to the loo during the performance? Am I going to have to do this again? And he went, oh no, someone should be up there.
They weren't.
There were people up there, but they didn't have the radar key. So you were sort of, if you wanted the loo, you were stuffed. If you needed a disabled loo. And I usually do need a disabled loo because I need the bars. Because, I mean, people like Leanne will remember me when I was more mobile than I am now. And I'm not as mobile as I was. The eyesight's gone. The limbs are going. It's not good. And also, the medication I'm on, when I need the loo, I need the loo now. Not in 10 minutes time. And if I've got to go sort of like legs crossed doing an Irish jig up the bloody corridor to find the lady to come and unlock the loo, it's not good news for me. So they're the 2 peeves I've got more than anything else.
But I still think that they should have that thing when they come round there.
Yeah, I know. Well, the forum was exceptional. I mean, I really loved the way they done it, especially seeing as we've been to the O2 prior to that, and that was lousy. I mean, I think everyone should take a page out of the forum.
Don't know what the underworld's going to be like though. I went to a club like that.
I haven't been in Underworld for many, many, many years.
I went to a club like that once and smacked my. There's like these seats, these sofas.
Yeah, you are annoying. We'll try and do a video.
Sorry, I'm trying to have a fucking light and watch that.
Thanks for that, Mark.
You're welcome.
There's these sofas and they've got like a shelf behind them, and I smacked my head off the shelf. That wasn't good. But yeah, so I don't know what the disabled area is going to be like.
No, but I think that everyone should take a page out of the forums book and run it like that, because the O2 was terrible.
It was. And yeah, I was just saying about the dentist. So everyone knows that I had my teeth removed, 4 of them, and one of them, one here, my dentures that I had, I can't wear anymore because they're too big for my mouth. Because my tooth, which is supposed to take years, I had a week where I didn't have my teeth in at all, because I was just like chilling. I was having a pajama week, which is most of the time for me. And I didn't put my dentures in for a week, and due to that, my gap there has got smaller. So I had to have. They're going to make me more dentures because they said that shouldn't happen. It should take years for that to happen, and it was a week. So I'm a bit messed up. I'm an alien because that shouldn't happen. She prescribed me these 6 tubes of toothpaste. 6 tubes of toothpaste because of my sensitivity. Because I've got a sensitive teeth, and it's medicated. I don't know what it does. It's called dopamine or something, and it's Colgate, and it's supposed to help with the sensitivity. Because if you don't know, sensitivity is caused by micro holes in your teeth. They're microscopic holes in your teeth, and anything that gets in there, it goes straight to the nerve, and it's agonizing. And it's with hot, it's with cold, and even lukewarm, isn't it? And it just hits the nerve, like it'll hit the tooth and it'll hit the nerve, and it's agonizing pain. So I've got this toothpaste that I have to use day and night, and it's like this weird sort of turquoisey blue colour, and it tastes horrible. It's mint, but it's disgusting. And the weird thing is, it's pure fluoride, so I'm not supposed to be drinking water, which I have been doing, which is naughty. I'm not supposed to have salt, which I have been doing, which is not tea. And basically, well, I don't know how you're not supposed to have salt when everything contains salt, but you know, you're not. And it's supposed to stop the sensitivity. I've used it a few times and it does work, but I'm not sure because I have this thing, and if I use it for a while, stuff stops working. So I'm hoping it doesn't, because if it does, then I'm screwed basically. But I don't know. But I've had to stop using ethymol because they said it wasn't good for my teeth. It's got no fluoride in it, which means that I've got stains on my teeth again, which is not good. And every time I go and see her, she's done it again. She'll do this deep clean, and it's agonising because she said, "Oh, we can give you some like Novocaine." I don't want Novocaine. I've had so much Novocaine over the past year that I'm full of it. I don't need Novocaine, and I'm still scared of needles. So anytime she says Novocaine, I'm like, just do it without Novocaine. And like twice now, I've had a deep clean without Novocaine, and it hurts. It really does. And it's not really so much the cleaning thing that she uses. It's more the pipe with the water and the air that they blow into your mouth. And I can't. It's just, it is so painful because of my teeth.
Yeah, well, I had it done as well, and I had a filling when I was Novocaine as well, because my filling
They
fell out.
offered it to you.
Yeah, and I said no, because I really hate Novocaine.
I said to her, but I said, oh, you know, like, because I went into the dentist and I said, she went, how are you feeling? I went, I'm scared. And she went, but you've been here so many times and you've had so much Novocaine. I went, yeah, that's the problem there. I've had so much Novocaine. And she went, you shouldn't be scared of needles anymore. But I am. I said, it's not like it's a fear, it's a phobia. I am scared of needles. It's not just going to go away overnight. And she went, but you've had like a lot of treatment done. I went, yeah, I know I've had a lot of treatment done. I went, I'm still scared of needles. I mean, it doesn't stop you being scared of needles because you had a lot of treatment done. It makes it worse. So, you know, I'm petrified of needles, and they keep trying to give me needles, and I won't have it. So I'll just have like a clean without the needle and just with the brush. It hurts, but it's better than the Novocaine. It's better than having a needle stuck in your mouth, because I've had that too many times and I just don't want to go through that again, ever. Although I will have to eventually. But I've got to go back in 2 weeks for my dentures, and hopefully they won't need to do anything with needles in my mouth, because I'm not up for that. And she keeps telling me off as well. So
Did you know that a lot of people stumble across our channel and they're not subscribed?
are they?
Yeah.
Do they? Are they? Do they?
Yeah, a lot of people, because they don't really want to see us, but they stumble across it and they're like,
We're
this
informative.
this looks like it might be a bit interesting. Oh, they're bloody wrong. But well, what I'm going to say is, please, we do need subscribers. We do need comments from the subscribers we've got, who we are very, very grateful to. They're very, very quiet. So please, and if you just want to see two people arguing, just click subscribe and go and
You like cats? Bye bye.
We've got cats. You know, what more do you want in life than cats and cups of tea and chats between people who don't even know, and reviews from Temu and stuff.
Now, I've seen loads of reviews on for Temu.
Yeah, and some of them ain't as interesting
And
as us.
they've got loads of subscribers, and we've got like 26.
Yeah, so
I'm very grateful to my
we're
26.
very grateful to our 26, and we love our 26 and little fishes. But please, 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 we do need as many as possible.
Also, we go away to Finland, mainly Finland, and we do videos in Finland, and you know, and when we go to gigs, I often post videos, but I don't know if you're interested in Chris Isaak videos, so I didn't post any of them. So, you know, like...
And when we're in Finland, we run into these weird Vikings.
Even when we went to see Chris Isaak, we saw a Finn.
Yeah, it wasn't a Viking.
No, that she was a Finn.
Yeah, we seem to have, like, Finn radar.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you want to see Chris Isaak, which I know you do, can you please comment, and then she'll be forced to put it out. Because, look, Leon, I know you like Chris Isaak. And he's lovely.
He's an old man.
He's not that.
He's in his 60s.
He's not that old. He really is.
And it's gonna cut in a minute,
and he's from California.
and then I'll come back again. Not for long though. Just to tell you what I've been watching.
Please,
There's a few things.
please, like and subscribe.
It would be nice if you did and comment.